Hi, I'm Jay.
I'm Adela.
And we're talking about
Dex chain.
Dex chain today. So, look at that. Bitcoin's $47,000. Is that cool?
Yes.
Is that cool? That's right. That's cool. So, what is Dex chain? We want to talk about a blockchain. We want to talk about decentralization. We want to talk about, Satoshi. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm just here for the video.
Okay.
Talk about Dex chain.
Okay, so Satoshi did something very special. Okay, he wrote a white paper and then he wrote a bunch of code, and then he released it in 2009, and it turned into this. It turned into Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
And he didn't need any like government agency. He didn't need any permission from anyone. He didn't need to sell it or do any marketing. Oh yeah, what's that?
It's a Bitcoin dice.
It's a Bitcoin dice. So, should I continue?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Dex chain and Bitcoin.
Yeah. So I'm saying that ever since then, people have been trying to create other blockchains
Okay.
like Bitcoin, right? And there's only a couple of big things that that haven't been solved yet. One of them is identity. Do you know what identity is? How do I know it's Adela behind the computer? How do I know Adela doesn't have 3 computers? So if I see Adela on one side of if I'm chatting with Adela, how do I know it's you? And then I'm chatting with Charlie, how do I know it's him? On the computer. How do I know it's you if I see you in real life?
Because you know what I look like.
Exactly. So the problem with identity on the blockchain
Or
is
Discord.
or Discord, right? And then there's also exchange. And there's other problems too. Sybil attack, like we just mentioned. So the first person who made believe she was her brother, her name was Sybil, and they named the attack after her, Sybil attack. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about another problem is how do you have decentralized exchange on Bitcoin? Like, how could Bitcoin know about some other asset to exchange in a decentralized way? Censorship resistant. So what we're gonna try to discuss is that what does exchange mean? If you want to buy something, what do you like to buy, Adela?
Candy.
You like to buy candy? So when you want to buy candy, right? You're just gonna buy the candy because you want to keep the candy, right?
Yeah.
And what price are you gonna pay? So you just want to pay the price that whatever the price of candy is. You don't really care.
$2.
Right? $2, right?
Maybe probably less.
Right. So all you want is you want money. You need money. So you need money to be a store of value. What's a store of value mean? That means that the money, if I give you $2 and you go to the store, by the time you get there, I hope that $2 is still worth $2, right?
Yes.
So it turns out that store of value is a requirement of means of exchange. Okay, you can't use a $2 bill if you don't know that it's going to be worth $2 by the time you get to the store, right?
Yes.
So there's another kind of exchange. Another kind of exchange is an exchange place. Let's say you actually don't know. You want to buy 1,000,000 candies. Right? So you're going to go and you really want to get the best price because you want to sell them and you have a business. So you're going to go to a place that's called an exchange place. And that place has all the big candy sellers and all the big candy buyers. They come to one place and they try to come up with a price. That's called exchange. And guess what? When you buy your one candy from your friend, you guys will be, how much does it cost? Well, we know candy costs $2 because at the exchange place, when they make the big trades, that's how much it goes for, $2.
It's gonna cost $1 or $2.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about the exchange place, not the exchange. So the holy grail of blockchain decentralized exchanges is to actually have the exchange decentralized. But we have a trick is we do have the exchange decentralized. It's just on chain. So if it happens on chain, then it's easy. If it's on chain, it's easy. But now we want to do the exchange place. We want to solve a problem of figuring out the price. So that way, when you actually do the atomic swaps, when you do go to the candy store, you know what the price is. Today, we don't know what the price is of Bitcoin. We have to ask Wall Street what the price of Bitcoin is. Which is really weird. Bitcoin should tell Wall Street what the price of Bitcoin is. So how do we do something like that? It's a problem that's been around since the beginning of Bitcoin. Decentralized exchanges, they were impossible. Same way Bitcoin was impossible. But what we're saying is what I'm saying is, me and you, we think we have at least a logical, complete strategy to do this. And if it's possible to do this, we should look into doing it, right? Because we want to build, not just hodl. Okay, so you want to tell us the last price of Bitcoin?
Huh?
What's that number?
44,000.
Yeah, you can look over there.
4,600 $1,089.
Right. So you haven't never seen. I don't think you've ever seen a number that big. So let's read it again. So the comma is gonna help you. So what number's before the comma?
For the comma, where?
What's this number here?
46.
46, and then
877.
So right, if this was a 1, you'd say 1,000. So it's 46. What do you say?
46,000.
46,000.
And 891
And
and 98 cents.
right, you see it's moving.
But
right?
now 40 cents.
It's moving,
now
right?
81 cents.
You know why it's moving?
Why?
Because this is an exchange, and it is an exchange place. People think it's an exchange, but it's really an exchange place. So somebody wants to buy, somebody wants to sell, and there's a matching engine that matches them. So we want to. This is somewhere in Europe. This is happening. It's sending us the information. What we're trying to do is say we want to be able to do it in our computer.
How could you tell that's Europe? All I see is numbers and a weird green and red line on the screen.
It's a great question.
Because I look at your screen every single day.
So how do I can tell it's Europe? I go to so the name of the exchange is called Bitstamp, and it's a centralized exchange with advanced tools, and their address is in London. That's how I know they're in Europe. But otherwise, I would not know. But you want to try that?
You sold it?
I don't know if I've ever sold it.
But when it's sold?
Okay, we're in the middle of a video. Oh, I think Charlie solved it. Yes, but you could cheat apparently today. You could turn the corners.
Done.
I know. So, okay, say goodbye.
Bye.